Hi, and welcome back to the Conway Regional Health System pregame show. I'm Jeff Matthews, joined by Levi, Gilbert, and Tim Roach. And we get ready for tonight's game, a new place for us to go at Little Rock Christian to take on the Warriors. Last week, the win over Pulaski Academy is worth talking about first. Levi, your thoughts on the win over the Bruins?
Well, offensively, it was a great night for your Wampus Cats again. Another 500-plus yard performance as a team. They just put up big numbers. It didn't seem to matter. PA was doing what PA does. They score a lot of points too, but once you got a stop or two, there was no real risk of them catching up to us. So it was a pretty easy night on that end. Defensively, though, I don't know where I stand because yes, we gave up a lot of points. We gave up over 500 yards passing. That's all they had. They negative 12 on rushing. But it's PA. I mean, you just can't prepare for everything they're going to throw at you. So I'm a little in between on the defense. I'm like, it's PA. They're going to score points, but did they need to score 38 points? I mean, I'm a little concerned coming out of that because the defense has been progressing well the last few games. But it's PA.
I thought defensively, I'll lean on that just a little bit. I'm an old defensive guy. So I would tell you that I like the way we rushed the quarterback. This is really the first time that we've seen all year long that we got to the quarterback on a regular basis. Now, this guy was a pocket passer, and so he was sitting tight in the pocket, and so he was an easy target if we could just get to him. And we've had trouble getting to the quarterback. We're going to face another mobile quarterback again Friday night, but this guy was sitting tight, and we took some stunts, did some special things that I haven't seen us do a lot of. We normally are just bull rushing, trying to get into the gaps. We ran some stunts and twists and got there. And I thought, even though we gave up a lot of yards passing, to your point, this guy's really good. I also thought getting to the quarterback was a good step in the right direction because we're about to face a couple of teams that we're going to need to get some pressure on the quarterback.
We'll probably face those teams the rest of the way, not just these next two, but on through the playoffs as far as we go there. Let's talk about our quarterback for a second. That situation is still kind of fluid. Wesley Tapp is back. Seems like he's feeling better, and he's playing. He's not playing the entire game, I think primarily because Ryder Cook has performed like he's done.
Yeah, I know. Ryder had a great game Friday, 4 touchdowns. He did throw the pick early. He ran for a touchdown as well. I was just thinking about looking at his first game back at Marion, which seems like a whole different season ago now. But if you look at his performance in that game, it was just like, let's keep it simple for him. Let's play not to lose, not to turn the ball over. That was not the case this Friday night. I mean, he was throwing the ball well. The offense was as balanced as we've seen it, I think, on a Friday run pass. But Ryder's just kind of figuring it out. I mean, he's had, like 6-7 weeks now to do it. And he's just gotten so much better from where he was in the non-conference. And that's a good thing because it allows you to take your time with Wesley Tapp. I mean, there's no rush to get him back in. They're trying to work him in because these next 2 games, they're going to need him. And that's the truth of it is they need both of them. They need what both of them can do well going down the stretch. So it's been something everybody's curious about. They want to know, like, is Wesley Tapp going to start? Is he not? I don't know. We'll see tonight what that looks like. I think it'll probably look like what it's looked like the last 2 weeks, but we may need more of his big arm tonight as well.
Yeah, we need to be able to go vertical to get the defense off the line. And so Tapp can really do that. Now, I really like Ryder's approach. When you talk to Coach, he talks about having needing a little bit more dog in his guys, a lot more fight. And when you get to Little Rock Christian, you get to playing Bryant and the playoffs, you're going to have some guys that show some energy and some real intensity when they're playing. Ryder Cook does that. And you saw that. I saw it as he's built through this process. But Friday night, it was 4th and 6, and it was really a critical moment in the game. We were only up 6 at the time, 4th and 6, and he on a planned throw, he rolls out, nothing's home. He gets to the 3-yard line and lowers his head and knocks over 2 guys to get the first down by about a half yard. That was the play for me for Ryder Cook. When you can stick your head in, he got up and they gave him the ball again the next play and he scored. That's a big moment for the sophomore. You've got Tapp, who is cool as the other side of the pillow. I mean, this guy can really stand in the pocket, can fling it all over the yard. We've not seen the best of Tapp yet, and I think they're trying to work him into the spot where we're going to get to see the best by the time it counts.
So tonight it's Little Rock Christian. Just like last week, it's a new team for us. We saw them last year, first time. Now this year, we don't even know what the cycle is going to look like in the future, so it may be it. But what are we going to look at for the Warriors tonight down on Highway 10?
Well, there's some big questions for them because their quarterback didn't play last week, and he went out with injury, I think, the week before that at North Little Rock, and he's good. I mean, he can sling the ball. There's a reason why they're sitting in that 3 spot right now, and this is a huge game for both of these teams because both of us, we're fighting for a first-round bye. And we've seen the track record in the past when we fall to the 3, it does not end well for us because we had an extra game, and then ultimately you're going to have to go to Bryant. Nobody wants to do that in the playoffs. So it's a big game, and is he really hurt? They were playing Southwest last week, so maybe they didn't need to work him in. It's kind of like the situation we've had with our quarterbacks, I guess, but they're much better than they were a year ago. I feel like them and PA have kind of swapped places in that 3-4 area, but there's no reason why they can't get to the 2. So we say this week every year. We've been saying it for the last 6 years.
Those critical week.
Week 10 is not going to be important if you don't take care of week 9. Everybody's looking ahead to Bryant and Conway. Every year it seems to be, we're playing for 1 and 2, but you can't play for 1 and 2 if you don't take care of business at Little Rock Christian, and it's going to be an interesting environment. This program, they were like in 4A less than a decade ago, so their stadium is not built for the 7A for a 7A crowd. It's a little bit bigger. Their visiting side is a little bigger than what we had at PA last year, but it's going to be tight. It's going to be loud, and Conway, they just need to show up and take care of business.
Good ball club. They're very well coached, and so they're going to be where they're supposed to be. They're going to be prepared for Conway. They didn't really have to prepare much last week for Southwest, so they've been putting a lot of emphasis on this, just like Conway is. They are very talented across the line. They've a couple of big dudes, bigger than anything we've got. They've got a couple of guys, they'll stand out if you watch the broadcast or if you go there. So they're going to be well coached. They're going to know what they're going to want to do. What we do, I think we have one good advantage, and that is our running game on the edges. We do a lot through the tackles. They're big up front. If we can get to the edges like Bryant did to them, we're going to be just fine. Trey Harris to the house multiple times.